Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Anna and I am so happy to have you here. So today I created this very more on the dramatic side, not super dramatic, but you know, she's a little extra today. I created this look here. It's like an ombre, I believe. It's called like a reverse ombre or something like that. I'm not too sure, but it's of an ombre attempt of an eyeliner cut crease type of thing. And I was just like, you know, I just sat down and I just kind of thought like, you know, I want to do something colorful. I always like to do things colorful. And so I thought like, you know, I've never tried this type of technique before. So I just kind of did a swing at it and was hoping for the best. And I actually liked how it came out. So if you would like to learn how to create this look, and if you would like to know what red lipstick I'm wearing, then just make sure to watch this video. And yeah, so let's get started. The first shadow that I'm going to be starting off with is from the Masquerade palette. I know I used this palette in my previous video, but I like it, and it's just a good palette, okay? So I'm going to use it again, and I will be ordering some more. I'm actually in the process of ordering some more shadows from Juvia's Place so that I can try some new palettes for you guys, so you guys like aren't like bored of me using the same ones, of course. And the eyeshadow that I'm going to be digging into is Zulu right here. I also used this one in my previous video, and I'm going to be taking it on, where's the brush? And I'm going to be taking that Zulu shade on a Morphe M441 brush here. I'm just going to dip the brush in there and of course tap up all the excess. Oh wait, I need to prime my eye first. Shit. Gosh, I'm so out of it. I'll be priming my eye with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I just literally slap that on there. Just slap a bunch on there. And I take my Makeup Shack T42 brush, and I just use that to blend everything out. I want the concealer to be as even as possible everywhere so that the pigment from the shadows is also even, and so that I just have a perfectly clean and clear canvas. And then I'm just gonna press it in there to begin. And I'm just pressing it in there like that. I know that it looks harsh at first, but you just kind of have to build up the pigment. And it's really easy to build up the pigment with these shadows. And then once I've built it up enough, I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep around the product. I'm not gonna do a lot of blending and like making it look nice up here, because we're just gonna go in with another shadow to blend that out. But I do want to drag this, I do want to like drag out the little tail over here. So I'm just gonna add even more product and just tap it on there. Step 2 is what makes everything else what really makes it look a lot better. And I'm going to be going into the Masquerade palette once again, and I am going to be taking Cairo, this one right here. And I used that shadow for my my tutorial on the double cut crease, was it? On the double cut crease video, and I still use that shadow regularly. And I'm going to be taking my Makeup Shack T64 brush. It's just a little tiny brush like that, and I'm going to really tap off the excess and then just use that shadow on top to blend out all that harshness. And I know it still looks like a freaking mess, But that's okay. That's how I work. It looks messy before it looks good. That's just how the process is for me. So then we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease. I know I do a lot of crease cutting on this channel, but I don't know. I don't know what I just like to cut the crease. And I am literally like running out. I'm pretty much already out of my Tarte Shape Tape, and I just haven't picked up a new one. So I'm going to take some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take some on this Wet n Wild. I think it's like a little smudge brush or eyeliner brush, I'm not sure. I'm just going to take it on this brush, and I'm just going to start cutting the crease. And so now that I've cut the crease, I already know it's not like perfectly even. It's gonna drive me crazy, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because after this I'm just gonna take it off. I'm just gonna take off all the makeup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set the concealer, and I'm just gonna go in with my translucent powder. This is a Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I actually just bought this from Sephora the other day, and I haven't even like really tried it. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying this powder out too. I know I'm so late to it. I'm like so late, like this, everybody and their mom has already been using this powder. And I was at Sephora the other day, and I was just like, you know what, screw it. I deserve it. I need to treat myself. So I decided to splurge on a few products at Sephora. And so yeah, that was my day at Sephora a few days ago. So now that I've set that, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with more concealer. I'm for sure going to have to splurge on a few of these Tarte Shape Tapes because she's out. I use this all the time. It's kind of sad that I'm running out. And I'm going to go in with this tiny little like eyeliner brush that I have here. Is it focusing? Is it focusing? And I'm just going to dip into the concealer that's in the back of my hand and pick up some concealer and just start creating a wing and try to make it even. I'm trying to be like really good about this. I'm actually not too worried about like the tail over here, like the bottom of the concealer, because I'm just gonna go in with a wipey and like clean it up. That's what I did on this side. I just went in with the wipey and cleaned up the eyeliner, so I'm not too worried about that. But I am very worried about like making it clean up here. Okay guys, so this is as good as the eyeliner is going to get, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it came out. So now I'm going to go back in with the colorful shadow. Well, I'm going to go into the colorful shadows, and a lot of the colorful shadows I used were also from the Masquerade palette. So the first shadow I'm going to be going into is a purple, and it's going to be going out. It's going to be going on the tail right here of the liner, and it's called Zoho or Zobo. Hold on, Zobo. There was shadow on it. It's called Zobo right here. It's a very, very pretty purple, and I'm actually not like I'm not a purple fan. I don't like the color purple, but this shadow is actually very, very pretty, and I like it. And so I'm going to be taking a flat brush and just start putting that on the concealer. And I'm just tapping it. I'm not rubbing or anything because I don't want to move the concealer. I don't care about like the fallout at the bottom, but at the very top here, I'm being super precise. because of course I don't want to be getting any shadow in the negative space. Alright, and I'm going to stop right there with the purple shadow, and then I'm going to be going into the next shadow, which is pink, and it's called Bori, right here. And I will be taking that pink shadow on another flat brush, and also being very careful about the top to not mess it up over there. And of course you want to blend the shadows together. Once that pink shadow is set in the middle, I'm going to go into the last shadow that's going to be going right in the inner corner right here, and it's going to be from the Juvia's Place, the Saharan palette here, and it's going to be called Hamila. I've also used this shadow on camera before, and I'm also going to be taking a different flat brush and placing that on the inner corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a wipey and just clean up all the purple fallout that I got. Just like that. I finished off the whole eye look, so I'm going to go ahead and do the face makeup off camera, and then we'll go ahead and do the rest of the eye together and find a good lip for this. Oh, I already know what kind of lip I'm going to do for this. So I'll be right back when I have my full face on, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I went ahead and did all of my face makeup and also finished one eye off camera. So this is pretty much like the finished look right here. So we're going to go ahead and do all of that on this side. And I already did my eyelashes off camera, and the lashes I'm wearing are from the Makeup Shack right here, and they're in the style Evelyn. I'm actually not sure if I've ever worn these lashes on camera before, but if I haven't, I'm wearing them now, and they're probably one of my favorite styles from the Makeup Shack. So we're gonna go ahead and, oops, I have a mess up here. We're gonna go ahead and do the bottom lash line, and I didn't apply any eyeliner. I haven't really decided if I want to, or I don't know, I haven't really thought about it, but right now it looks good without eyeliner, so I didn't apply any eyeliner. And so the first shadow I'm going to go into is from the Masquerade palette, and we're going to go into that purple that we used for the tail of the eyeliner right here. And I'm going to take that on a small little brush right here and just apply that to the bottom of my lash line. And I don't want to go in too heavy with this shade foundation. With this shade, the shadow, because these shadows are super pigmented. So you want to make sure to tap off the excess, or if not, you're going to get fallout. And I already have my full beat on, so I don't want to get fallout on that. So I'm really making sure to put it really tight on like the lash line. Some of it is actually getting into my waterline, so I don't mind that. And then whatever extra you have on the brush, I just bring it down. But that's good right there. So there's that. Yeah. And next we're going to go into the pink from the same palette. It's called Bori. I'm not sure. And I'm going to place that right in the middle next to that purple. I'm actually just going to use the one that I was supposed to use initially, the shadow I was supposed to use initially, which is xoxo from the Saharan palette from Juvia's. Ugh, I can't believe I messed up. Come on, focus. Okay. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. And after all of that is the inner corner highlight, and the inner corner highlight that I am using is Iman right here. Iman, and it's from the Saharan palette. And I'm just going to take another flat little brush. I have a lot of flat brushes, I just noticed. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner. And after all of that is done on the inner corner, I'm going to go ahead and take one of the Stila Magnificent Metals that I have here. And this one is in one of the Summer 18 collection, I think. And it's in the Wanderlust color. So I'm just going to take some of that and put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take that same brush that I was using on my inner corner to mix it up a little bit. And apply that on the inner corner. And I got some mascara on like my nose right here, and I freaking hate when that happens, but let's just ignore that until it dries off so I can just take it off with a little spoolie. But the last step is the lips, and I'm actually so excited for this. This lip actually probably isn't the best for this look, but you know what, we're just gonna go all out. And I also just bought it and I really want to try it out. It's the Fenty Beauty red lipstick, and this is called Uncensored, and I have been like dying to try this. I heard this is like a really good formula, and I love the shade and how vibrant it is. I love red lipstick. So I do think like the tip here is like very different. It's a very different tip, so let's see how it is. I haven't even like tried it on yet, so this is the first impressions right here. Ooh, wow, that's a lot. I actually kind of like this tip, the brush. Wow, that's a bright lip. I didn't even have to dip into this twice. One swipe felt like was enough for my big ass lips. So that says a lot. So yeah, this is very liquidy. I will say that, like, you could see all the liquid like in the bottle. You could definitely see it. It's very liquidy, and I think this is actually gonna last me a long time. Like, it's very small, like here. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but the fact that, you know, just one dip was enough to like cover everything up. It's not patchy. It's still drying up. It's drying up pretty quick though, and the color is like beautiful. I am so in love with this color. Like, when I saw it, I was like dead over, like heels, like dead disease, like ready for it. And so I finally got my hands on it, and I'm already like having like good thoughts, good vibes about it. So, you know, I like it so far. Maybe in the next video I can give you guys like a further update on it. But you know, the lip is a bit much with the look, but you know what, I'm a bit much for everything, so it is what it is. So I know I said that I was gonna like go and take this makeup off like right after I finished, but yeah, that's not, no. This took me a long time to, this look took me, it took me a minute. So I'm gonna go to the dog park and take my dog on a nice little walk. I don't give a fuck. All the dog moms can see me. They can judge, but they jealous. It's fine. So thank you guys so much for sitting in another one of my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. This look is something I've actually never tried before. I've never done like an eye, like ombre type of look like this before. So this is also a first time for me. Honestly, I just kind of sit down here and I start recording myself, and I just kind of hope for the best. That's kind of how it goes for me. And you know, it turned out good. I like the look, and I'm just super happy with it. So if you guys enjoyed this look, if you guys like what you see, if you guys learned something new, then make sure you give it a like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and of course share. And I will be sure to see you guys on my next video. Bye.